We have been talking about Relay for Life for several months now, and it's coming faster and faster. Jan Pierce is our guest today. You are the co-chair of the Survivors Activities.
Yes, I am. Miss Linda Walker and myself are the chair. We've chaired this for several years. We've been here talking with you all several years, and just appreciate the opportunity to come and speak about Relay.
I think we're always excited about how many survivors there are.
Yes,
it shows that everything is working.
Yes, every year more and more.
Yes.
Unfortunately, sometimes we don't get to see our survivors that we saw previous, but you know, it's really a joyous time.
Yes.
Because sometimes we don't see these people but once a year, and it's like, oh yes, like a little reunion. Oh yes, how you doing? Doing great. You know, it's good.
It's a time to celebrate.
It is to celebrate. And we have a survivor that's over 50 years survivor.
Wow.
Yes, and we're going to honor her in a little special way this time. So it does. I said, that is wonderful. These folks is newly diagnosed. That's hope. You see someone 50 years out, it's like, wow, I'm going to be okay. You know, there's hope for me. Everything's going to be okay. We're going to work through this. So it's wonderful.
Well, tell us, what are some of the events for survivors?
Well, we're going to start off with our Survivor Breakfast. It's going to be Wednesday, May the 4th at Cullman Church of Christ on 157 at 7 o'clock, and we're going to provide breakfast. Going to have a guest speaker just coming together, getting ready, kind of pumped up for a Relay, and we want all survivors and their caregivers to come and join us for breakfast at 7 o'clock that morning. And then, of course, Relay will be Friday, May the 6th, and we'll have survivors dinner at 5 o'clock for our survivors, and our sponsor, CRMC, has been so kind to sponsor our dinner the last several years. So we're going to do that, eat together, and then get ready to kick off with our Survivors Walk and our celebration. So it's going to be an exciting time. We want all our survivors and their caregivers to come and just have a great time together.
I would suggest to people that have not attended Relay for Life in Cullman, you should participate or watch the Survivors Walk. Because I dare say you will see people that you know that you didn't know are a cancer survivor.
Yes, and it's very moving. And I know I have a teacher friend that's a couple of years out, and her first walk, her whole family was there. I mean, they were all just, you know, broken down in tears, but it was tears of joy.
Sure.
And it was just, you know, it's wonderful to see that. Families coming together, friends coming together, and when they go around that lap, everybody's cheering for them and all, and you know, it's great. It's a great time.
Let's cover the basics. Where is Relay for Life held now?
Relay for Life now is at the fairgrounds. We had been previously at Heritage Park for several years, but we've been at the fairgrounds for several years now. We seem to have a little bit more room. It's very accessible parking. Sometimes our survivors are still not feeling real well, so it's nice flat, no steps to climb, just it's nice and flat from the walk, and come on in for the activities. So we just think that's a very good central place for us. So that's where it's going to be. Like I said, dinner at 5 for our survivors. So and then our kickoff will begin around 7 with activities in the Survivors Walk. But easy to get to, easy to find, and we just invite everybody to come out.
Do the survivors need to sign up ahead of time?
Oh heavens, no!
We show up.
Oh, show up! Now we've sent out invitations to ones that we have in our database, and that's something we like to do. We like to get information on our survivors so they can get information and things sent out to them in special events and things like that. But now they'll be getting one. But like folks that did not get an invitation, maybe they have never been to Relay, they would not be registered. Come on out. We're just going to be so glad to see them. We'll get them registered, and they'll get a card and a special invitation for next year.
That's right.
So that's going to be good.
Okay. Thank you, Jan. Good information.
Thank you.
Jan Pierce talking about Relay for Life.
Thank you.